Good afternoon and welcome in this second video. Now this video is based on projections of prism. The objectives of this video is at the end of this video the student should be able to understand the rotation method used in the projections of prism to obtain the projections of given prism in the given problem. And the second objective is to explain the projections and use this rotation method for solving the projections of solids given in other problems. So this is one of the problem based on projections of prism. The problem is like this: a hexagonal prism with the side of the hexagon 30 mm and height of 70 mm is resting on the HP on one of its edges of its hexagonal base in such a way that the edge is at 60 degree to the HP, to the VP, and the base is at 30 degree to the HP. Draw to scale 1:1 the view from the front and the view from the top. So here first important thing is to understand the problem and to understand the given position of this hexagonal prism in the problem. Now this hexagonal prism is resting on its edge of hexagonal base on the HP. The same edge is making 60 degree angle to the VP, and the base, hexagonal base, is making angle 30 degree with the HP. So these are the conditions of base and hexagonal and edge of the base with HP and with VP. So accordingly we have to use these conditions in the rotation method to obtain the projections of this prism. Now let us see the solution of this problem. Now first of all, as this hexagonal prism is resting on the HP, start this solution from top view. In first stage, assume that this hexagonal prism is resting on its entire base on the HP. So this red line indicates the XY line, that is the reference line on which this hexagonal prism is resting. So this is the front view of this hexagonal prism. To start this solution with the top view, because in top view we can draw hexagon with the given length of base edge. So draw this hexagon. While drawing hexagon, take care of two edges of the hexagon must be perpendicular to the VP. VP means this reference line or XY line in this top view. From this top view, draw the projectors from all the corners. So these are the projectors drawn so as to complete its corresponding front view. So this is the front view. Now here this completes the projections of the first assumption of this hexagonal prism in first stage. The assumption is that the hexagonal prism is resting on its entire base on HP instead of resting it on its base edge on the HP, because it's not possible to obtain the final projections of the given position of this hexagonal prism. So that's why step by step we should move ahead, and that's why we are using this rotation method in 3 stages. So this is the first stage and these are the projections of first stage. Now in the second stage, rotate this first front view and redraw in the second stage. While rotating first front view in second stage, to take care of this condition of edge, condition of base, angle of base with HP. Rotate this in second stage in such a way that this will rest on one of its base edge. So we can rotate this in clockwise as well as in anti-clockwise direction. In both direction we can rotate. Rotate in such a way that the base of this prism, the base of this front view should make 30 degree angle with the HP. So this is the angle this base is making angle 30 degree with this reference line or XY line. So this is what called as rotate and redraw first front view in the second stage. Now from this second front view and first top view, construct this second top view. According to the visibility, looking from top, see which base edges and which vertical edges of this second front view is seen. Complete, draw the projectors vertically in this second top view. Draw projectors from all these corners from the first top view and mark the points 1 dash, 2 dash, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the lower end, as well as A, B, C, D, E, F of upper end, and then see the visibility. As looking from this top, all the edges which are above these corners 3 and 6 will be visible. Means 1, 2, 2, 3, then 1, 6. These edges are visible. So these are the visible edges. That's why we have shown this in the second top view by continuous thick lines. Those edges which are not visible from the top view, these edges we have shown here by dashed line. As this upper end is towards the observer, all edges of the upper ends are visible. That's why we have shown here in this second top view by continuous thick lines. Similarly, see the vertical edges. Vertical edge 1 to 1A, 1A dash, 1 dash A dash, 2 dash B dash, 3 dash C dash, 6 dash F dash, all these are the visible, and only these two edges are invisible looking from top. So construct this view from this second front view and this first top view. Now so far we have fulfilled the condition of this base with HP, and this prism is resting on its base edge on the HP. This we can see from here. So this corner is, this edge is on the reference line. That means it is resting on its base edge on the HP. Now still one more condition is remaining. This is the condition of this edge, means 4 dash 5 dash with VP. So this edge is making 60 degree angle with VP, and in order to make this angle by this edge, rotate once again and redraw this second top view in the third stage. So if you see in this rotated view, this edge 4 dash 5 dash has made 60 degree angle with the VP. Then draw the vertical projectors from all corners of this third top view vertically, and then from this second front view draw the horizontal projectors so as to complete this third top view. So here to see the visibility, the observer's position is towards this side. So look at this third top view from this direction and see which base edges as well as vertical edges are visible to the observer. Accordingly, show these edges in this third top view by continuous thick and dotted lines or dashed lines, and construct this third top view here, third front view, sorry, in this solution. If you see in this solution, this third front view and third top view, these are the final projections of the given position of the hexagonal prism. And here you can see this edge which is on XY line reference lines, means this prism is resting on its hexagonal base edge on the ground or on the HP with base making 30 degree angle to the HP, and the base edge on which this prism is resting on ground is making angle 60 degree with the VP, means with the reference line or XY line. So in this way we can solve this problem in 3 stages. In first stage, assume the prism is entirely rest on its base with axis vertical, and then complete the projections, and then solve the draw the projections and obtain the projections in the second stage and third stage by rotating the views and complete the solutions. Thank you.